Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kai's Life. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that like button, that subscribe button. If you guys already been here, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel, y'all. And today we have another video. Alright y'all, so in today's video we're doing another story time. So this story time is kind of crazy. I wasn't going to do it, but I ended up making a post and was like, who want to see this video? And everybody was like, do the video, we're intrigued. So like, I guess I'm here today to do the video. This story time is going to be about how I was in high school messing with one of my teachers, and he ended up getting fired because, I ain't gonna say because of me, but like because of the situation, you know. But yeah, so make sure you guys like this video. Like I said, comment also, because the like and the comment does go a long way. Make sure you guys are doing that for me, so I'm doing this video for you. And also follow all my social medias in the description down below. And with further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright y'all, so we gotta go all the way back. So I started going to okay, I started going to like this school district. Like at first I was going to like, okay, I can't explain it. Like in my city, it's like 2 different school districts. It's probably like more than 2, but I was going to like one school district that everybody was going to, and then the second school district is like more of a private one, like only certain people could go. So I went to the private one my 8th grade year. It was like the 8th grade year. It was coming to the end, so I had like probably 2 or 1 more month of school when I was in 8th grade, when I started going to this school district school. It was a junior high, whatever the case may be. And how it was set up, it was just one school, one building for the 7th graders and one building for the 8th graders. And obviously, like I said, I was in 8th grade, so I was going to the one and all the 8th graders. So I was a new kid, y'all, and I was a new kid. Everybody was looking at me because I was just that girl in the 8th grade. Like, I was that girl. Everybody wanted to be my friend. Like, I kid you not, like, I literally, my first week of going to that school, I was like so popular, but it was just crazy because I was so shy. But everybody was inviting me to sit by them at lunch. Everybody was just looking at me. The teachers loved me, complimenting me, all type of stuff, y'all. So 8th grade, the last 2 months of 8th grade was actually cool. When I went to this little, I ain't gonna say private school, it's not a private school, but like I'm gonna say privileged school. I'm gonna say privileged school because it was literally a 5-star school coming from where I was coming from. You feel me? Okay, cool. So this 8th grade, like I said, it was a junior high, all 8th graders in this one junior high. So we had like high school class, not high school classes, but you know how like after the bell ring you go to the next class. Yeah, we had that. And at first I was not used to that because, for one, my old school, we didn't have that. It was like a regular elementary, everybody, all the grade levels, and we probably switch classes probably twice out the day to the next room and then come back to our homeroom. But it wasn't like that. We didn't have a homeroom, so we met like all the teachers, all different type of students, and yeah, all that good stuff. So I had a specific class. I think it was like it had to be like my last hour. It was my last, no, it was the hour before my last hour. So like my 6th hour, because I think it was 7 hours, but it was my 6th hour, right? So it was a science class. Do y'all, what was science class in 8th grade? Was it like biology or something? I can't remember. Because I know like how, like I said, I was in 8th grade, but how that school was, we were taking like classes in advance. So like when I was a freshman, I probably would have been taking biology, but I already took biology in 8th grade. So it was like one of them type of schools. Like it was one of them type of schools, y'all. It was a great school. So I was in 7th hour. I was taking biology 1, and I just remember my teacher. Like my teacher, like when I first started going there, it was like he was all smiles, but you know that's how all teachers are. I didn't think nothing of it, clearly. I mean, I'm a student, but whatever the case may be, he was a young teacher. I could tell he was young. He was super cute, and he was white. Like he was a white man. Like he was a white man. But at the time, so I didn't start messing with him like my 8th grade year. I did that like leading up to high school. I'm gonna tell y'all. So it was like when I was 18. So he had to be like 25, 24. When I was an 8th grader, he was probably like 23. Wait, I don't know. When I was 8th grade, I was like 15, 16. But when I was 18, he was like 25. So when I was in 8th grade, he had to be like 22. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. So anyways, that's besides the point. So he was a young teacher. Every time I went to his class, I was always smiling because he was so handsome. Like, he was so handsome. And he was always smiling too when he seen me too, because like I'm pretty. Like, I'm the pretty new girl. Like, I'm the pretty new girl, period. So every time I was going to his class, I didn't really understand biology, so he was always helping me or whatever. So that's how we kind of like bonded, I guess I could tell y'all, because he was always helping me because I really did not understand biology. I promise you I did not understand biology, or whatever the case may be. So like I said, it's 2 months before the school year is ending. So in them 2 months, I'm like, you feel me, I'm feeling my teacher. Like, I'm feeling my teacher. But it wasn't on that type of level because, like I said, I'm in 8th grade. I don't really know, like, to mess with my teacher, you know. So anyways, that's just the beginning of how I met my teacher, right? How I met him. I'm gonna call him like Mr. B. I'm gonna call him Mr. B. I'm gonna call him Mr. B. Y'all gonna be like, girl, we know he's like, no, y'all don't. I'm gonna call him Mr. B. So yeah, that's how me and Mr. B met in my 8th grade year. So leading up, I went to high school. I went to the same high school that was in the same district of my middle school, and then I went back to the previous school district I was going to. Like, I'm gonna call it the ghetto one. So I was going to that high school for like a little bit, and then I was going back and forth. I didn't stop going back and forth until like my senior year. My senior year is when I really just stayed at the private school district, I should say. So when I went back to the private school my junior year, I turned 18 that year, because I'm a December baby, y'all, Sagittarius. So I turned 18 that year. I was going my junior year, and then I stopped, whatever the case may be. But when I was going there, I seen Mr. B. I was not thinking about Mr. B. I promise to God, I was not thinking about Mr. B. I don't think he was thinking about me. Like, we probably forgot about each other, or you know, I didn't really forget about him, but it's just, I'm in high school and I'm not thinking about Mr. B, and I'm pretty sure he's not thinking about me with all the other students he done had about time I hit my junior year, you know. So anyways, this time we had 7 periods in high school, well, in my high school, but there was like really like, it was a 7 or 8, I think it was 7 periods. I don't think it was 8 periods. We just had a like an advisory, like it was like a study hall, so I guess it was 8 periods, whatever the case may be. So I remember it was one of my periods. It was like a early period, like a early period. It was like 4th period probably, because it was before lunch. 4th period, I don't, y'all, that's besides the point. It was an early period, and I had went to class, and of course Mr. B was there. Mr. B was there to sub, y'all. I don't know why he was there to sub. I don't know, but he was subbing my class. So my regular teacher was there though. Like, that was the crazy thing about it. My regular teacher was there, but Mr. B was there also. So he was kind of like, I don't know if he was trying to start teaching in the high schools. Maybe. I really don't know why he was there. So Mr. B was there. He seen me. I see him. I'm like, oh, hi, Mr. B. Whatever the case may be. We said hi to each other. He's like, it's been so long. You know how that stuff go, y'all. I don't got to tell y'all too much. Y'all know how that stuff go. So we chatting in the classroom or whatever, y'all. And Mr. B like, how old is you now? Like, I remember the conversation. He was like, how old are you now? I said, I'm about to be 18. Because, like, I was turning 18 in December. So it's probably, like, what, November at the time? It was probably November or October at the time. But I was telling him, I'm like, I'm about to be 18, you know, whatever the case may be. So he was like, he's been complimenting me. Like, I see you've been going up. I'm proud of you, all this and that. You know how the teachers be cool. So that was the first interaction I seen him my junior year. Cool. So come like springtime, I ended up seeing him again. So during springtime, I ended up seeing Mr. B again, because how the buildings were in my school, it was like the main building, and then you had to walk over to like the other building with all like the cooking classes, electronic classes, the medical classes, the nail classes. All the classes was in the next building. And I ended up seeing Mr. B in there again. It was after school. It was after school I ended up seeing him. And at this time, I'm 18, y'all. I'm 18. And mind y'all, I told him I was about to turn 18, so he already knew. By this time, he already knew I was 18. So I get to the next building, y'all. It was after school. I'm with my friend. I don't know. I'm not going to put her name in, but she's one of my close friends. I was with her. We had walked across the building. and whatever the case may be. We seen Mr. B. We was talking to him for a little bit, and all I know is my friend, she ended up going to the bathroom, and the bathroom was like near the front doors to like leaving, so we were kind of like walking out, like how we walk. I can't, the door was like right here, and then you come in, the bathroom right here. Okay, cool. So the bathroom right here, my friend going to the bathroom, and we like, how, I can't even explain, but how the hallway was, we was kind of at the end. Me and Mr. B was at the end, and me and him just talking, you know, flirting it up a little bit. And like I said, he remembered my age, so he was like, you 18 now. He already knew. So I'm like, yeah, I'm 18. I'm 18. What you trying to do? What you trying to do? And whatever the case may be. So he was like, take my number. And I'm like, Mr. B, take your number. Like, is you for real? Is you for real? So what I do, y'all, I'm 18, I'm grown. Well, I thought I was grown, so I'm like, I'm about to take my teacher's number. Like, I really thought that was a flex. Like, I didn't got my teacher number and we finna kick it. I thought that was the biggest flex, y'all. If you're under 18 or if you just turned 18, do not talk to your teacher. Don't do anything with your teacher. Would not recommend. It's not good. It's not a flex. It's not, I promise. So anyways, I got Mr. B number, and you know, I ended up telling my friend, like, yo, I got Mr. B number. And she was like, so you gonna text him? Like, I wouldn't do it if I was you. Like, that's weird. Like, why do he want to talk to you? And I'm just telling my friend, like, girl, he is young. Like, he's around our age. Like I said, he was like 25, 20. He had to be like 25, y'all. 25, 26. One of them. He was young. He was young. So I'm like, it's not weird. Like, he's around our age anyways. We're grown. We're 18. Like, we're legal. Like, it's not a problem. He can't get in trouble for it if nobody know about it. And plus, I'm giving him consent, you know? So I ended up calling Mr. B probably like not that day, but probably like a couple days later. Like, I know the weekend had passed or whatever, and we was back in school the next week, so it has to be like probably a random ass Tuesday, y'all. I ended up calling him on a random Tuesday when I had got done with my homework. And mind you, I was not driving or anything, so like trying to be grown, and then you're not even out of school, you don't even got no car, and then this man just, y'all hear that? That motorcycle, y'all hear that? Okay, whatever the case may be. So I call him, and this is me the whole time. Like, I have him on speaker, and I'm just shy, like, you know, giving shy, dry answers to him, and he's trying to flirt the whole time. And at first, he probably thought it was weird that I had called him, but he's like, you can't think it's weird because you gave me your number, you know? You should have expected me to call you. So he was just like, you know, I didn't really think you was gonna call me, all this and that. Like, just make sure this is on the low. Don't be telling nobody that, you know, we had this conversation or anything like that. So he was trying to be real secretive, and you know, I don't care, like, period. So anyways, that was our first conversation on the phone. Like, we just talking, like randomly talking. He was asking me about school, whatever, and then just telling me, like, don't tell nobody about the conversation we had. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not thinking nothing of it, whatever the case may be. So then, you know, I'm starting to text him more or whatever. I had never linked, like, at the time I had never linked with Mr. B. Did nothing with Mr. B, no nothing like that. The only time I really could say like I was hanging out with him was probably like after school, because you know how teachers stay back to like grade papers or something. And like I said, how the main building was, it was the 2 junior highs in front of it, so I could literally after school I could say just I'm going to like the next building or whatever and just be in his classroom. So that's what I was doing basically. So after school, the last couple months of school, that's what I was doing. Like, after school I would literally tell my mom I had detention, or like I wouldn't even tell her I had detention. I would just say I'm staying at school. Like, I would literally tell her I had detention or I was staying at school, and then I would go to the other building, the middle school building where he was teaching at, and just go sit in his classroom with him, y'all. So when I started to do that, Mr. B started to get a little touchy. Like, he'll do like little stuff, like, you know, touch on me, like, you know how that, y'all know how that go. So he like touch on me a little bit. I'm like, you know, what you trying to do in this classroom, Mr. B? What you trying to do in this classroom, Mr. B? I can't believe I'm telling this story. Like, y'all, this is crazy. Like, cause like I'm so stupid. Like younger me was like so stupid. Like, I was so naive and just stupid. But it's like I didn't think nothing of it because, like I said, he was around our age. But it's like he's 25, 26, whatever the case may be. He know better. He just playing you, girl. Like, girl, you so slow. But anyway, because why would he be interested in a high school girl that's not graduated yet? like I was saying, y'all, my camera had cut off. But like I was saying, y'all, so he got to getting touchy, but we never, like, we didn't do anything that day. Like, we didn't do anything. When he got touchy, we didn't do anything. Like, I was feeling it, like, trying to be fast, I was feeling it, but we didn't do nothing. So literally, you know, weeks didn't pass after that, and I was still, like, going to his building after school or whatever. I'll see him in my main building in high school, like, throughout the day. If he was over in our building, I would see him. I don't know why he was always over there. Like, I really don't. But I was always seeing him in here, or like I said, after school I was going to see him. So y'all, one day it had got to the point where literally he asked me, like, to go out in public with him. Like, go out in public with him, for real. So I'm telling my friend, like the friend I told you about, my close friend, I was telling her, like, if Mr. B asked me to go out with him, like, you know, it's this movie theater that's 30 minutes away from me, like from our regular movie theater, and he asked me to go to that one. It was like it's in Michigan. It's literally in Michigan, but like where it's at in Michigan, it's like 30 minutes away from here, so it's like an easy drive. But that's the one he told me to go to with him because, like, you know, it's secretive, nobody's gonna be there. He don't expect nobody to be there, you know. So that's the one he wanted to go to. So I was telling my friend all this and that, and she was just like, shit, fuck it, we ball, go. So I ended up going with him, y'all. We went to the movies, and it was actually fun. I was nervous the whole time because I was like, there's no way I want to date with my old teacher. Like, there's no way. But, like, we're grown. Like, we can do this. Like, can't we do this type of thing? Like, I'm not really your student anymore. I'm in high school. Like, I'm in the upper building, you know? But I don't really have too much knowledge on it, so I guess, you know, people can get in trouble for that. So, whatever the case may be. I was in the movies with him, and the movies that we was at, it had recliners, so we could, like, lay back, legs up, all that. So that's what we did. We cuddled a little bit, and like I said, y'all, I was feeling it. Like, I was really feeling it. Like, I was liking my teacher, like, oh, teacher, like, yeah, we could totally do this again, or whatever the case may be. So after that, the movie date, it was cool. We got in his car. He drove like a little Charger, all black Charger. It was so cute. Like, it just fit Mr. B. Like, it just fit him because he was, like I said, he was nice, young, and just that nigga. Like, yeah. So it definitely fitted his character. But we was in his Charger, and you know, he was taking me home. He was like, what did you tell your mom? Like, where did you tell you was going? I thought, like, I'm going to the movies, but I didn't say I was going with you, Mr. B. I told I was going with, like, my friends or something, but we ended up going to the movies with my teacher, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that was that night. Nothing happened. I did not sleep with my teacher, y'all. If y'all waiting for me to say I slept with that man, I did not sleep with that man. I didn't sleep with that man. So whatever. Anyways, y'all, so why one day in school, this girl, she like one of the popular girls in our high school. I don't really know her, but you know, you hear about a person or you see them. Like, she was like one of them to me. I didn't know the girl, but I heard from one of my friends that she was also like talking to Mr. B. And you know, that made me feel some type of way, because why you cheating on me with another student? That's where you cross the line, sir. So after I found that out, I just started being like distant to Mr. B. I stopped going to his class. I just stopped responding to his messages all the time, because I'm just like, I thought what we had going on was special, and it's clearly not special if you're doing it with another student, you know. And I also heard that the girl that, you know, was also messing with Mr. B, they that slept with each other, you know, getting got in her pants. And the girl, I think, was like, I don't know how old she was. She was probably my age, or I don't know. I don't really know. I just know she wasn't younger than me. But I did hear that, you know, she slept with him or whatever. And she also played on the softball team. So that's what she was really popular by, playing the softball team. And she was just a popular student at the school I went to, whatever the case may be. So after I found that out and I started being distant with Mr. B, like, he would always blow my phone up right after. Like, he was blowing my phone up, like, not knowing why I stopped talking to him. Like, it was to the point where he was like scared I was gonna tell him. Like, he thought I was gonna tell on him. Like, he was always just trying to call me, or he would text my phone, talk about just please don't, whatever I did, just please don't let it get out, all this and that. Like, it was to that point, and I was just like, Mr. B, like, I'm not gonna snitch on you. Like, I'm not gonna snitch on you, because if I snitch on you, then I was gonna come out that, you hear me, I was entertaining you. I don't want no parts. So I remember, y'all, like literally I remember reading an article on Facebook. It was an article on Facebook that a teacher got fired from blah 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 school district for talking to one of the students. Why is she calling me? Hello? Y'all, my bad. I keep getting like disrupted. But I have seen an article on Facebook, like one of the teachers got arrested at blah 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 school district because he was messing around with the girl, like I told y'all. The girl name was not in the article because, you know, clearly she's a student. She's not gonna be in an article or whatever. But I had ended up finding out it was her, and I ended up finding out it was him. So he ended up getting arrested, y'all. This man ended up getting arrested. So I'm like, wow. Wow. Like, I don't know, I forgot the article. If I can find the article, I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. But I think it was more so like the parents caught them. I think her parents caught them. Like, I don't know, but the parents, I think, caught the police or whatever, and that's how Mr. B got caught and got arrested, whatever the case may be. And I think he was only in jail for like I don't know how long he was in jail. I really don't know. But anyways, so literally months after that, I haven't heard nothing from Mr. B. Voila. So y'all, just recently, why I thought to do the story time was because recently Mr. B found my number. He must have not deleted it, but yeah, I found my number and he called me, and I answered the phone because I unsaved his number. I didn't know who was calling me or nothing, so I just answered the phone. I'm like, who is this? And he like, this Caillou? I'm like, who is this? So he kept telling me who he was, all this and that. So basically, Mr. B and I went out. And this is recently, y'all. Me and Mr. B had went out, and he told me the whole situation of what happened, how he got caught with the girl, and how he was sorry to me, and how he was in his place to be doing that. It was inappropriate, all this and that, and he regrets it, and all this and that. And I'm just like, Mr. B, you don't regret it, because you would not be sitting here with me talking to me about this situation. You would have blocked me, blocked my number, forgot about my number, all that good stuff, or whatever the case may be. So he was just telling me he was sorry and all this and that. And I'm just like, I forgive you, all this and that. And this has happened like probably, what's the month right now? I'm talking about what's the month. It's April. So this probably happened like January when we had talked for the last time. And long story short, y'all, he got fired. He's no longer a teacher. He can't be a teacher anymore, clearly. Because yes, we weren't minors, but I mean, you're still teaching a class. Well, you still taught us in a class in our 8th grade year, whatever grade she was in. And then also you're still in the school district of what we were learning in. So that's basically why he got in trouble. Maybe if we was in a different school district, he wouldn't have gotten in trouble. Like if I was in my old school district, I'm not gonna say us, because he didn't get caught from me. He got caught from old girl. But if she was in like another school district, he probably would have gotten in trouble. Because like I said, he was still young. Let me not say young, because he was young, but he wasn't 30, you know. So maybe he wouldn't have gotten in trouble if she was in a different school district, or if he was in a different school district, whatever the case may be. But yeah, so that is the little story of me messing with my teacher once upon a time, y'all. Do I regret it? I don't know. I guess you just live and you learn, and it was just a one-time experience. Will I mess with a teacher again? Probably not. I mean, I'm older now. I'm out of school. I'm older. If I mess with a teacher, I mess with a teacher, but I would not recommend anybody to mess with a teacher that's still in school. Don't do it. You don't want to get in trouble, and you don't want to get your teacher in trouble. Because once he lose that job, he going to have to find another job. So yeah, don't mess with no teacher. But anyways, y'all, that is the end of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys leave a comment and a like. Follow all my socials in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.